this. Y'all remember that tomato plant I got from Ace Hardware on February 21st? And I rode home happy and excited. Well, this is an update on that plan. Y'all remember all this. You know, I use my Sam's. I use my Sam's pot with my dirt from Sam's. Put them braces on that bad boy real early, because you know if you don't put them braces on that teeth early, it will grow crooked, okay? Put them braces on immediately, okay? Because last time, y'all remember, if you watched last season, you know, I took too long to put the braces on, okay? Look at this. Growth, growth, growth. Can you expect any less from your girl with the green thumbs, okay? Baby, it got so big, I had to upgrade the teeth, okay? I put a bigger trellis on it so that it continue to grow and grow and grow. Okay, I just wanted it to continue to grow. So unlike last time, I did not put it in the ground where I had the tomato seeds that I put into the ground. This time I wanted to do it in a pot. Y'all remember I was talking about that lady in the neighborhood when her stuff was burnt to a crisp or whatever? She had hers in a pot. So I was like, man, I'm going to try mine in a pot this time around to see if my babies can flourish better. Oh, look, I had to get that dead end. You know, you got to clip them dead ends to keep that hair growing, okay? So I had to go ahead and clip that dead end. Man, look, they so luscious and precious. They look like green apples, if you ask me, but they just ready. Okay, look, y'all know I can't finish the season without hitting them up with my Dollar Tree seeds, okay? So I wanted to try just growing it from the seeds, okay, myself, without the actual plant. So I'm putting the seeds into this smaller pot. These are some robust tomatoes that I'm putting into here. Like I said, the seeds are from Dollar Tree. Y'all know them seeds from Dollar Tree. They get busy, okay? So today is April 27th. So I'm doing these about a month after my biggie. And it's like I always say, man, it's just so funny when you see the seeds of the plant, of the fruit, right? Because it's the seeds, right? It's the same seeds that be in the thing when you eat it. Whatever. So like I always say, man, if you really trying to save some money and do your own thing, man, you can just go to the store and buy a tomato, dry the seeds, save, you know, that's a lot though. That's a lot. You can go ahead and spend that $1.75 and get 3 packs from Dollar Tree, you know what I'm saying? But hey, the option is there, okay? So, unlike last time, you remember I had a little thief. I had a little thief in the night. A doggone possum came, eating my stuff. So this time, I'm trying to use my net. Look, and it's working. Here we go on a checkup. I got some red bad boys. I got some red apples in there now, boy. They not all green no more. So I water my babies with the secret sauce. Put the secret sauce on them. And then, you know, I cover them back on up. Look, that's me trying to get a little bit to go show the family. You know, look, I'm out here homesteading. You feel me? I'm out here homesteading. Now, y'all saw that hole in there. We're gonna discuss that in a few minutes. But anyway, again, let's get back on our high horse. I'm out here homesteading. I'm out here homestead, you know. We depended on this. We got to eat this tonight. You know, we're going to make a nice, luscious tomato meal, whatever that would be. Maybe some spaghetti, I don't know. But anyway, you know, I'm just coming collect them. Guys, if y'all know me, if you've been watching my stuff, you know it's just very hard for me to even try to eat this. Because, look, like y'all know I'm just out here. I'm just doing stuff. I don't know if I'm doing it right. So it is kind of frightening to consume. But listen, I don't know if they doing everything right at the store either. So what's the difference, you know? You just trust and believe in your heart. But now I'm inside, yeah, I'm trusting and believing. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And for all my people that cut tomatoes all the time, I know this is not the proper knife. But I didn't want to get a big nasty knife. I wanted it to be small and stay in the frame of the video. But anyway, look at the seeds. See this? See what I'm saying? The seeds are the seeds. You see? I took a bite of it after that. I ain't want y'all to see me. I was looking a mess, But I took a bite and it tasted like a tomato. I didn't die. As you can see, I'm still alive and well. But yeah, I took a bite. It tastes like a tomato. I gave it to everybody. I gave it to my husband. He ate it. He liked tomatoes. This really his plant. I clip them off, go give them to him. Well, not the ones with the holes in them. So let's talk about those, right? They have holes in them. I'm guessing it, it's the pest. So I've been y'all saw me trying to spray it with that, I'm going to just say pesticide. I don't want to say pesticide because, we don't do that no more in America. We don't do that over here. Oh, excuse me. Not going to edit that out. But anyway, look, I'm cutting another one. This is a different day. They just kept coming and coming and coming. They flourishing and flourishing and flourishing. So I just keep cutting them and cutting them and cutting them and feeding them to my husband. I'm so crazy. But I got a few of them in the fridge or whatever. I'm just, getting the hang of it, getting the swing, getting the hang of the thing. You know what I'm saying? So that, if it does come to a point where I need to grow my own stuff and be homesteading for real, I got you. You feel me? I'm your green onion girl. I'm your tomato girl. Your cucumber girl. I'm your girl. Kiki, you better watch out. You feel me? But anyway, I just wanted y'all to see that I do have green thumbs and I be growing stuff, right? Now, it might have holes in it, but I be growing stuff, right? I ain't just out here playing around. This real serious business out here, what I got going on. Now, we had a big rain, and I was excited about it. I was like, ooh, my plant's getting that nutrients, baby. But that rain brought a lot of mushrooms. Mushrooms everywhere. I'm trying to dig them out. And I was throwing them, forgetting that I got other stuff growing, behind me. Y'all will see that in another video, but I got my cucumbers behind me. I'm trying not to throw the mushrooms on them. I don't want them to get all icky, bicky, bon. You feel what I'm saying? So, look, man, look at these tomatoes. I'm just talking my trash, letting y'all see what I got going on. If you made it this far, I'm stupid. I don't have nothing to say about it. Anyway, I'm making a lot of noise. I can't wait to listen to this back. Now, listen, you see this particular day? After all that rain, you're going to watch the video going to cut because I got a surprise. You see, I had to walk back up and I'm shaking it. Baby, it was full of fruit flies, whatever you want to call them. That rain brought them. And this whole batch of tomatoes right here, I threw them away. They was holy moly donut shop. Okay, they was holy. The flies or whatever you call them things, the gnats. I don't know what you call them. I don't know their Christian name. But they was having a party. They must have was hungry after that rain or whatever. So now, I try to lift my net up a little bit because, hell, the net had trapped them in there, right? So they was having a party at home. So anyway, I try to lift up the net, let everybody escape, spray my, I don't want to say pesticide, like my neem oil, my stuff to keep flies and fruit, things away from your plants. I spray that, keep them away. But yeah, and I'm keeping them covered. That's why they so vibrant and luscious. And I keep my sunshade on them. Just take care of your things, guys. And you can homestead just like me.